Okay, hi, welcome back. So this haul video is partially an antique mall and partially a thrift store. So I'm going to start with the things that I got from the antique mall, starting with this great big bowl. It is a green satin glass, and there's a little bit of a story with this one. I was in the antique mall talking to one of the vendors. He had a similar one, but his was the blue carnival. It was an absolutely stunning bowl. And so we talked for a little while and about that bowl and some other things, and then I started walking around the store, and I was like on the other side of him, and I found one just like it, only it was red. And it was that red that's, I don't know what you call it, like it's got a film on it, but that red flakes off a lot, so whatever that's called. And I brought it over and showed him. I said, I got the same one. Now he was asking like $48 for his. That red one was listed at $14, which was probably a good price for it because the condition wasn't that great. And, you know, so I was showing him that, and I was like, you know, this is not a good quality compared to what you have. And then I was walking around a little more. I found this one. But this one, I think, is a better quality. There's not a lot of scratches on it. It's not, I mean, there's probably some. It's dirty. But, I don't see this one flaking like the red, so I got this one, and I think I can probably get about $50 for this, maybe more. And I think honestly, his blue carnival glass is underpriced, and I did tell him that he should raise the price on it, but you know, that's up to him. The other thing I got at the antique mall was this adorable blown glass owl. He is so cute. I love his face, and I love the way they did the feathers on here. I have to look and see what this is called. It might be a reverse painting because there is a hole here, but I don't think so. That hole is not very big, and I don't think this is an actual Murano. It had Murano on the tag, but I'm kind of thinking it might not. I'll have to do some research. It might not be because of this hole, and because this bottom is not a high polish. It's just ground, but I don't care. Look at that. Is he not the cutest thing or what? So, and I don't remember what I paid for it. Okay. Now we're at the thrift store. The thrift store is Southern Thrift. I'm not sure if it's a chain. It's a big thrift store down here where I live, and I go there a lot. The prices are really good, and they have a lot of hard goods, and they have really good sales. So I didn't really get much on sale this time, but when I see dog figurines, if they're cute, and the face, look at that face. Okay, look at that face. I pick them up, and I pick them up because, like, he's a Chihuahua, because there are people who absolutely love certain breeds of dogs, and they move. Okay, so he was $4.99. He is resin. He is dirty. I've been picking at the dirt, but you know, there's like dog hair on here, so whoever had this had more than likely a Chihuahua. Okay, so I'll definitely clean it up, and I'm gonna probably start this around $25–30. All right, now here's something a lot of resellers don't want to mess with, and that's clear glass, but I did pretty good. So I got this rose bowl. It was $2.99. I'm probably going to list it at maybe $20, and you know, that's where I'm going to start it at. And the thing with clear crystal is, you know, if you have the right lighting and the right background, these will they'll photograph very well. And I think that's what the problem is that people are afraid of the way they photograph, but they do really great on a black background. I'm telling you, and I've done well with these rose bowls. This next piece, I paid $1.99. It's cut glass with an etched cat in the middle, and this is, I mean, these aren't cut glass. These are those little flattened marble things. Actually, I think this is the front. But somebody made this because you can see the welding on it. So it's not a high dollar piece because it's not all cut glass. It's probably something that somebody bought a kid or something like that starting out. But it is definitely handmade and hand welded. So this, again, I'm thinking I can probably start it at 20 with this. I've done pretty good with these sun catchers. Again, they're medium price, and I try to stay in that medium price range there. I don't, you know, I like having some expensive stuff. I mean, who doesn't, right? But the lower price things, it gives somebody who doesn't have a lot of money but wants to spend some money and maybe do something, it gives them a chance to get something. And that's how I look at it. So I try to do a mix of volume and quantity. I guess it's a helicopter's going over. Sorry about that. This is another thing I like to sell, and that's these funny little, this is a salt and pepper shaker. So you see, it's by Fitz and Floyd. This one's Santa going down the chimney. And I just like these funny little like novelty salt and pepper shakers. I think they're cute. To me, I just like them. This one, I paid 99 cents. I'm gonna start it at 20 and we'll see what I get. Another Christmas. And this one is, this was by Hallmark. I paid $2.99. It says cookie time, and it's a timer, and it does work. I checked it. And I just think this would be so much fun for grandma or mom and whoever's doing making the Christmas cookies, to have this little guy here helping out, right? So cute. Now this one, I picked this up because of the shape. It's Holly Hobby. It looks like it's one of the original Holly Hobbies way, way, way back. This is 1973 on a sticker. But I've never seen, so I don't even know what kind of a dish this is. It's kind of weird. I have no clue. I have no clue. When I did my research, the only thing that came up was this butterfly. But why is this bent in? I don't know. But basically, I'm going to list it as a Holly Hobby trinket dish. I don't think Holly Hobby really in particular goes all that well. But this one looks like the older one, because she doesn't have that big puffy hat on. Okay. And it does say Holly Hobby on the back. I don't know what I'm going to ask for it either, but I paid $1.99, so it's not, you know, that expensive. I have these 4 birds, so I got 2 cardinals, and I think I'm going to sell these separately. They're, excuse me one second. They're made out of resin, but I got them because, and they were $4.99 a piece. I got them because the detail. And again, you know, with animals, there's people who love certain things, and cardinals seem to mean a lot to certain people. It meant a lot to my parents. My mom always tells a story about how when her and my father got married, they got married in the minister's house. It was kind of quiet, and they got married in January. It was snowing, and cardinals stay. They don't fly away. And they had this old Victorian house that they got married in, and the windows went all the way down to the floor, and this little cardinal sat there at the window during the ceremony, and when it was over, the bird flew away. And they've always had cardinals in their yard wherever they live, so cardinals were a special thing to my mom. So that's an example, right? Then I don't even know what kind of bird this is yet. I'll have to find out. But I just thought that the details on these were really, really good. So that's why I got them, whatever this is. I can't even read. It says Michael Carr 4-piece mixed bird assortment. I don't know what that one is. And then this one is the blue jay. And I thought that was a chip, but that's just a mark on the wing. So, okay. Another Christmas piece I got is the star. It is a Mikasa. Got it because the price was right, $1.99. So again, it's Christmas. It's got the star. It's got the holly and the horn here. So even though this is going to be probably another $10 to $20 sale, you know, it's one of those things somebody will buy, but it's, you know, it's not going to be a big return on it. Now, okay, so this one was $2.99. I want to keep these prices on them. It's a resin statue. I'll probably get between $10 and $15. It's a fireman with the Dalmatian, so it's kind of niche. It's in good condition. A little bit of a worn spot right there, and a little chip in his hat, but not much. I mean, firemen, you know, they're going to collect. There are people who collect firemen and Dalmatian things. So, and let's see, this, I picked these up. Now this has got a copper brush like on it, but it's cast iron, and it's a stocking hanger, and I paid $4.99. Again, I'll probably get between $15 and $20 for it, and it's this fancy cross. And then I got this. This is the Jefferson Memorial, and it's an ornament. I paid $3.99 for it. It's handmade by Ricker, I want to say. It's signed, And it was made in 2018, Jefferson Memorial. So it's signed on the back. And I don't know anything about this artist. I just know that things that have to do with politics, history, our nation's capital, certain presidents and certain famous people, again, those things are collectible. And then the last thing I got, which is totally out of place, everything else that I showed you, is this little dish. It is a pair of sandals, and it was by Clay Art. I paid $2.99 for it. I will still list it even though we're at the end of the season. It may even be after Christmas before I get it listed, because I'm going to prioritize the things that are coming up, winter holidays and gift ideas and things like that. But I picked it up because the price is right, because everybody loves the beach no matter what, and I know that eventually it will go, but the price was good and the piece was good. So that's what I got on this haul. Let me know what your favorite piece was. If you see something you absolutely have to have, my stores are listed down below. If for some reason you watch this video and I haven't gotten it in there yet, go ahead and send me a message and we can work something out, okay? Thanks so much. Bye-bye.